So I'm having this problem with pop-out, with the flow pop-out, but you can fix it just by, like, see there's nothing here, I can't click on anything, but just closing it and reopening it, usually, there you go. Gets it working. It's weird. Let's see if we can get a cute passenger here. Doubt it. It's usually some old man or old lady. Let's see. Yep, an old lady. Try one more time. Well, we'll try 2 more times. Whoever we get on the second one, or on the third one, we'll keep. Okay. Alright, last try. Well, at least we can get passengers now. Even if I can't get my co-pilot in for some reason. No, there. Yeah, she's cute. We'll keep her. Alright, we're pretty much ready to go here. Let's beep our engine. We've got a little send-off committee right here. Ooh, we got a warbird over there. Is that a Hellcat? Yeah, I haven't flown that thing in forever. Ooh. Actually, let me put her down for a second. I want to turn on some music for myself. You guys won't hear it, but I will. Because, you know, copyright and all that. Do some 80s today, I guess. Yeah, this is why I like the Amazon app. Because you can choose which output, and it won't, and you can just take, you can choose which output. So if I choose my VR headset, it won't filter through to the stream. What's up, Blue Dragon? How's it going, dude? Alright. Keep hitting the wrong. This guy. There we go. Right on, dude. We're just flying around. Nothing crazy today. It's a nice, relaxing flight. We're in the Bay Area of San Francisco, so we're taking off from Half Moon Bay. Yeah, what are you up to today, Blue Dragon? What's going on? Thanks for coming in for the stream. I got a cutie co-pilot here. kind of cute. It's usually an old man or an old lady. Oh, yeah, there's a DC-8 behind me. Nice. She doesn't look all that impressed with me, but whatever. Oh, dude, I'm scared of that sim too, man. I don't want to get laughed at. I'm a pretty casual flyer, though. I don't know all the ATC procedures, so... For real, yo. For real. I feel you, bro. I love this 500. Such a great little helicopter. Yeah, some of those VATSIM guys are real fucking serious too. They do not like you fucking around. Yeah, man. I have dialed in my settings. It's pretty smooth for sure. It's the best Microsoft Flight Sim's ever been. After Sim Update 3 and 4. It's been really good. The stream gets a little choppy sometimes, but I think that's OBS, because in the headset it's always very smooth. Yeah, OBS kind of fucks up every now and again and makes it all choppy, but it's not too bad. It works pretty well. Let me just adjust something here. Oh, there's an exam in VATSIM? God damn, dude. Well, it makes sense, though. Ooh, there's a Huey over there I can go fly with. If he doesn't disappear by the time I get there. Yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking when you don't do it all the time, you know? But, you know, I figure after a while you start getting used to it, it'll become second nature. You just gotta do it. All the procedures and all that. Stick with it, dude. I'm sure it's pretty gratifying once you get it. I'd like to do it, but I don't have time to learn all that shit right now. Oh, word. Nice. Yeah, man, practice makes perfect. Most people watch me fly and they're like, I wish I could fly a helicopter like that. And I'm like, dude, practice. Can't just jump in and expect it to do what you want unless you know what you're doing, you know? Like when I first started flying helicopters in the sim, you know, it It wasn't the easiest thing in the world for sure. But now it's like, no problem. Yeah, she has no opinion whatsoever, this chick. She's like, I am not impressed. Well, for my VR headset, I'm using a Reverb G2. I have a RTX 4080 for my GPU. I have a Ryzen 7 5800X3D for my processor, my CPU. I'm using a VKB Gladiator for my joystick. I have a Logitech X52 throttle. I have an old pair of rudder pedals that somebody gave me. CH Pro rudder pedals. Yeah, that's about it. That's about all I use for Flight Sim. It's not like super crazy, but they're all solid pieces, you know? And they all work well together. And also hours and hours and hours of testing and tweaking. Because this shit doesn't look like this out of the box. Gotta fucking bend it to your will. Yeah, I have a pretty, you know, it's not the fastest PC in the world, but it's up there. It's by no means the slowest. I probably have, like in the world of GPUs, the 4th fastest GPU, something like that. I think there's the 5090, the 4090, and then you have like the AMD guys, and then you got me. Alright, we're going to try to land on this rooftop helicopter pad on a hospital here. Try to make this a smooth landing. Maybe I should lose some altitude as well, because I'm kind of high. Yeah, but I'm glad I didn't grab like a 5090 or a 4090, because honestly, you don't need that much power, because the game has become so much more optimized now. But back in the day of 2020, yeah, Flight Sim did not run like this. 2024 is much better for VR, for sure. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, but it's not the worst either, the 4070. At least it's not a 4060. Alright. Coming in for my approach. Speed is good. I'm gonna try to put it right on the H. Skids on the H. Ooh, what a perfect fucking landing. Look at that. Skid on the H. Nice and smooth. Alright, let me change the time of day. It's a little bright. That's good. Alright, let's do some reckless flying here. Good landing, right? Yeah, and city flying was never this smooth on 2020. It was always a stutter fest. But now, it's like fucking perfect. It's great. I killed myself right there. Damn it. Yeah, that sucked. Whee! Yeah, I think helicopter flying is a hell of a lot more fun than fixed wing, honestly. Ooh, that guy went and crashed and burned. Every time I see an F-18, they're always crashing. See an F-14? Yeah, F-14. Alright. Is there another landing pad right here? Going a little fast, though. Touch and go. See, ATC wouldn't be too happy with me right now. But fuck them. The sky belongs to me. Alright, hold on, I hate this song. I gotta skip this. Alright, whatever. That'll do. Practice makes perfect. On the water tank? Alright. I don't know if you can land on it, but I could probably put a skid on it. Maybe. I never tried. Let's see. Ooh, I'm going super fast. Hold on. Slow the fuck down here. Oh yeah, you can land on it. It's got like a force field around it though. It is protected by the force. Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground. Welcome to the Rock. Hold on a second, let me get rid of these fucking doors. Gussie pounder. Oh, look at that sunset. It's gorgeous. I used to live in San Francisco for about 10 years. It's definitely more beautiful from the air. It is a good city though, I like it. Big homeless problem though. It is a good spot for pictures. Oh, my helicopter's moving. Why is it moving? Don't move. Don't fall off. Look how pretty. Yeah, baby. She's still not impressed. Well, hold on a second. I gotta put on the headphone simulation, which they still haven't fixed. There's supposed to be a bindable key for it, but it never works. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna say goodbye. So if you try to go through the bottom entrance right there, it'll make you crash, but you can go through the top one right here. Here's a challenging helicopter landing pad right up there. It's got really high trees and everything around it, which I'm sure aren't there in real life, but we're gonna do it anyway. Quite a few people flying today. It was playing in my headphones, so I couldn't help but sing it. Now I got a little David Bowie and Queen going. Sitting down on you. Under pressure. It's a appropriate song right now for this landing pad. Bip bop bip. Do do do. Where is it? There it is. Oh god. Yeah, motherfucker. Ooh, a little rough, a little rough. See, like, look at these trees. These aren't supposed to be here. Not for a helicopter landing pad, anyway. Some fucking bullshit. Ooh, don't hit him. Oh, there's that Huey. What's he, 5 miles? I can probably catch him. Let's go full power here. He's on the he's on that hospital I landed at earlier. Well, I could try another time. Right now, I've got enough time to like do a little cruise around San Francisco, and then I'm gonna probably bounce out, and I got some dinner plans in a few, but I'll try it later. I'll record it and put it up on my YouTube channel if I do it. Neuschwanstein Castle. Neuschwanstein. First, I'm gonna go and buzz this Huey. Under pressure. Oh, he disappeared right before I got there. That loser. Boo. Loser. Are there any more helicopters around here? Beechcraft? Nope. Sobo. 7 something. A380. I can pretty much land anywhere, man. I ain't afraid. Whee. So this is the Alameda Naval Base. I guess they did their best to have a photogrammetry type model of these battleships over here, but just like a lot of the other photogrammetry in the game, it's kind of lame. But at least they're here, and you can land on them. Not at this speed, though. Yeah, there's even like some sort of aircraft on this pad here. Looks like a F4, maybe? Yeah, it looks like an F4, but I don't know. In the name of love. And now we're in Oakland. Or maybe it's still Alameda on this side. This is Lake Merritt in Oakland. I used to date a girl who lived right over there. It's a nice area. Yeah, helicopters are more fun than fixed wings, dude. I mean, fixed wings are cool and all, but I just have more fun flying these. They are not fast. Well, not that fast anyway. But they're definitely fun. But fast is all relative. Because if you compare it to a car, I'm much faster than a car. Well, most cars anyway. Whee! My trim is all off. What the fuck? There we go. Oh, there he is. Got wrecked. In the Huey. Maybe he's flying around now. Nope, disappeared again. Actually, all my multiplayer disappeared. What the fuck? That happens every now and again. It's annoying. It only happens when I'm using Flow, though. So sometimes I think it's Flow. Well, I do some group flights, like every Tuesday and Wednesday. We do helicopter group flights if you want to join. If you want to get better at flying helicopters, we can teach you. Yeah, man. Just, I'll put my Discord link in the chat in a little bit, and you can come and join us. If you like. But yeah, there's usually about like 20 of us flying around. It's pretty fun. And we go all over the world. Yep. Multiplayer's back out of the blue. What the fuck? So weird. Alright, let me see if I can catch up to this fucking Huey. Against the sun. Yeah, man, we have a lot of fun. Oh, look. Multiplayer dropped out again. Oh my god. So lame. What the fuck, multiplayer? So lame. I think the Huey was over here. I think. I don't see him though. Because multiplayer's off for some reason. Yeah, she's I roofied her. She's on some heavy medication right now. Some people call it medication. I call it casual dating. This is the hardest part of helicopter flying right here. The hover. It's like trying to balance a marble on a plate, you know, it's tricky. I used to work at a restaurant in San Francisco, right here. There it is. No, multiplayer's back. This is so weird. What the fuck? I am using a RTX 4080. What's up, Frogfish? How you doing? And then multiplayer dropped out again. What the fuck? It's so weird. You know, it's not that big. I live in New York now, so this is small compared to New York. I think San Francisco is like 7 by 7 miles by 7 miles. It's not that big. It's like a medium-sized city, I'd say. It's a beautiful city, but it's not that big. I'm gonna fly to Napa Valley. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Everything, you know, the United States makes everything bigger than it has to be. Like, that's why everybody's all obese here and shit. I mean, even my co-pilot over here can use to lose a few pounds. You are a little chubby lady. We get inside the fire. This is Marin County, right over the Golden Gate Bridge. Really, really pricey, very expensive to live in, because it's beautiful, because you're in the bay and you got these great views. Really, really, really pretty area. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Every time I use the mouse, yeah, Sausalito is really nice for sure. Yeah, you know, Frog. I used to live in the Bay for a while. Not anymore though. Every time I use the mouse in the cockpit, I have to make sure the chat comes back up. Alright, man. Have a good one. Make good choices. A little turbulence over here. Makes sense, we're right in the bay, around all these hills and shit. Alright, I gotta change this station, it kinda sucks. '80s New Wave, how about that? Oh, boo, come on. That's some bullshit. Really? There we go. Wait, now I have no music. What's happening? Can't fly without my tunes, man. Ah, because I didn't press play. I thought that was assumed. Alright, man. Have a good one. I'll check out that castle probably tomorrow. Thanks for coming in. I am using, this is like the third time somebody's asked, I'm using an RTX 4080 with the Reverb G2 and my processor's 5800 X3D. You know, not the fastest, but by no means the slowest. And I've, you know, dialed in all my settings, so it runs great. So, got a little light over here. It's getting dark. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Oh yeah, yeah. Microsoft Flight Sim is pretty demanding, for sure. But they have optimized it quite a bit in the last year, so it definitely runs a lot better than it used to. Like Sim Update 4 is fantastic. Actually, like since Sim Update 3. Since Sim Update 3, VR has been pretty flawless for me. Like, I really don't get any stuttering at all anymore. Every now and again, but it's really so much better than it's ever been. It looks better, it runs better, yeah. Right on, dude, right on. Yeah, I don't play too much DCS. I played it for a little while, but just you have to buy everything you want, and it's like after a while, it's a little much. It's fun though. But it does get expensive. But I guess this whole hobby is pretty expensive anyway, no matter what you play. It's not like this helicopter was free either. You know, I'm waiting for like Aces of Thunder. That's gonna be fun. Hope so. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It depends on what like is actually worth it for you, you know? Like for somebody like me, I'm not that I'm pretty casual. So if I play DCS, I'll just end up getting shot down all the time and crashing my shit. Because I won't play it that much, you know? But Aces of Thunder looks like it's just tons of fun. And I like, you know, World War II warbirds and shit like that, helicopter. I don't think they'll have helicopters though. I think they're only doing like World War II warbirds and World War One maybe. Don't you want me? No, I can't believe you when you say you won't see me. We will both be sorry, don't you want me, baby? Yeah, I fly more I prefer helicopters more than fixed wings. I was just talking about this earlier with someone else. I mean, I like fixed wings. Don't get me wrong. I like all flight sim, but I have more fun in a helicopter. You know, because you can hover and you can go real low and you can stop and look at shit. There's only so much. There's only so slow you can go in a fixed wing. You know what I mean? Unless you're in like a Harrier or a F-35, which I also love to fly the F-35. I love that thing. Will I make it? You think I'll make it? Oh yeah. Both be sorry. Yeah, it's tons of fun, man. Tons of fun. Especially for like group flights and shit. We'll do it again. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let's see if they have any cool airplanes at this airport. This is a small municipal airport in California. I think this is NOS. What do they got? Anything good? Cessna, Beechcraft. Nothing special. Alright, I am coming in for a landing at Petaluma, which is probably about 10 miles away. Maybe less, about 8 miles actually. Another smaller municipal airport. I do prefer the smaller airports to the large ones. Or actually, we're gonna land at a hospital landing pad. It's right in Petaluma. It's right near the airport, so we'll do a flyby of the airport. It is fun, dude. Helicopter flying is super fun. And especially, you know, like a game like Microsoft Flight Sim where there's no combat, where it's a lot of sightseeing and shit. Although, helicopter combat sounds like a lot of fun too. Ooh, we're going so fast right now. I don't want to stall the rotor blade. There we go. 130 knots. Might not seem fast, but for this thing, that's pretty much its top speed before you get the retreating blade stall. See if there's any cool airplanes here. Maybe, maybe not. Ooh, a little stutter. What do they got? Ooh, there's a warbird. Yep. There's a wild Hellcat. Is that a Hellcat or a Wildcat? That's a Hellcat, right? Yeah, I can't do this in a fixed wing. Whoa, 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 whoa. What else we got? A P-51 over there? That's a Diamond DA-40. I like that airplane. This is a P-51 right here. And of course you got your various Cessnas and all that bullshit. Ooh, there's another P-51. This one's cooler. Actually, it's like got no paint on it. It looks just like all super weathered and shit. It's got no livery. Oh god. Almost ate it right there. Almost. Alright. We are gonna land in just 1 minute. Hospital is right over here. At least it's supposed to be a hospital. It doesn't look like one in the game, but it's supposed to be a hospital. It looks like a fucking shopping center. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Release the trim a little too early there. All right. Thanks for joining, guys. Just gonna shut down the aircraft and get out of here. Yeah, it's like a fucking shoe store over here. This is supposed to be a hospital. But they're selling shoes and dresses and suits and shit. What the fuck? What is all this garbage? Alright. Have a good one, guys.